guys, it's Danny with Sagitarot. Today we're going to do a reading on Sagittarius. And visit my store to get some of these cute ghost candles, Sagitarot.com. They come in a set, so you get one of each. Very cute. They smell like marshmallows. And it's almost Halloween, so that's fine. What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, we have Three of Swords. But it's the first card. Three of Swords is about heartbreak, being really let down, being disappointed. It can also be negative thoughts. What does Sagittarius need to know? I don't have my earbuds, and I'm a very soft-spoken person, so I have to be like yelling. Seven of Wands. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands, which is kind of like heartbreak, disappointment, maybe overwhelming thoughts. But then we have the Seven of Wands. And so these two together, it could be that you felt a little betrayed by someone. Maybe you felt like somebody was attacking you or accusing you of something. But this did leave you feeling a little betrayed by this person. You didn't think that they were going to think the worst of you like they did. We'll come back and clarify those two. Angels, guides. And then we have the Fool. This is a major arcana card, and this is kind of starting new. So you had to take some sort of leap of faith here. And this accusation or this person who kind of turned on you, that might have played a role in this leap of faith that you took. And we have the Magician here in reversal. So in reversal, it's kind of a manipulative character. So this person really deceived you. They made you think that they were one way, but they were completely a different way. But these are the first cards. So this either just happened or it's something that happened in your past. Angels, guides, Sagittarius, you know. Yeah, Six of Swords. They were keeping a lot of secrets from you, a lot of information, and you either had to cut them loose or you had to just decide to do something, you know, a little bit crazy to get them away from you. The Sagittarius need to know. But then we have the Ten of Cups here. This is a happy home. This is emotional fulfillment. And I am kind of getting the message that this is what you wanted with them. You wanted that happy home, but they kind of turned against you. And I'm not saying it's not possible to have it with them, but we're gonna have to clarify them and keep going to find out. But that's something that you either at one point wanted with them or you still want with them. The Sagittarius need to know. I have the Five of Cups here. This is looking at things really kind of from a negative light. I'm sure you've heard the saying, if you're looking at the glass half empty or you're looking at the glass half full. This is somebody looking at the glass half empty. She's looking at all these spilled cups of wine, and she doesn't even notice that there's a whole party behind her, that there's 2 cups of wine right behind her. This could also be someone taking you for granted. And when I'm putting the cards together here, that might be part of the message there. Eight of Wands. This is kind of a very chaotic, fast moving card. Be a big realization. Let's see here. And that's falling underneath this reverse Magician. So I'm sensing that the rug got pulled out from underneath you really fast. Like everything kind of happened really fast, and you started to realize that they weren't who you thought they were at a really quick pace. And then we have here this Two of Cups, and that's falling in line with these. The Three of Swords, that heartbreak, and then we have someone hiding their true intentions, keeping secrets. Down. Get your butt down. Get down. And then someone keeping secrets, not being totally transparent. And then we have here this Two of Cups, that break, that disconnect. And it's not always a complete breakup, but for some people it is. This is like, you know, there's a line being drawn or a boundary. There's a disconnect. What does Sagittarius need to know? King of Swords. Oh. Okay. That makes more sense. So, remember there was that on the defense, feeling like you're being accused of something. This might not have been you, Sagittarius. This could have been them. But somebody was accused of something, and their words weren't matching up with their actions, because either they were accusing you of being the one who was unfaithful or dishonest or whatever, but it was really them. Someone made a big overcommitment here, that they wanted this happy home and this happy house, and it was love bombing, like total complete love bombing, because we have this King of Swords here, but it's in a reversal. So this was dishonesty. This wasn't the truth. It wasn't what they really wanted. They wanted something else. All right, what does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, yeah, it feels like you've been through this loop too many times. So we have this fool's journey that's starting over again, and then we have looking at things from a negative light, and then we have here, this is the 9 of Wands, but it's in a reversal. This is someone feeling really burnt out from having to keep trying and trying again, and this is giving you a really negative perspective on this situation or this person. And you know, it's not always about love. Some people, it could be about work. There's a lot of things it could be, but you feel like you've done whatever's resonating with you, that you've done this over and over and over again, and you're feeling really burnt out. That's what this reading's talking about. And you feel like you were overpromised certain things, and those expectations aren't being withheld, and you just feel like you keep falling into this trap over and over again. When is it going to stop? And then we have this manipulative person. And then we have things falling apart really quickly here, and that's going to be extremely overwhelming. Feeling like you're carrying a million sticks up a hill. But let's see what... 2 of Wands. So now we have the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Wands here on top of each other in this reversal. This is a disconnect. This is plans ending, plans stopping. All those plans and all those overcommitments, they're kind of coming to a halt. There's a major disconnect between you and this situation right here. Sagittarius needs to know. 4 of Swords. Definitely had a lot of sleepless nights over this. A lot of overthinking. Then we have the 4 of Pentacles here. But I see you letting go. I see you letting go from all this negativity, because this 4 of Pentacles is in a reversal. Upright, this is someone who can't let go. They're sitting on top of it. And if you've noticed, oh, okay. The original deck shows him with a coin on his head and on his heart and on his feet. Those are all the major chakras. So that's him holding on to something with everything he has. But I see you kind of letting go of this. You know, this person put you in a really negative state of mind, or this situation put you in a really negative state of mind, and you're having a really hard time looking at the positive, and you felt really burnt out. But I see that there's going to be a break from this with this 2 of Wands and this 2 of Cups. There's going to be a disconnect between you and this situation, and it's going to feel like relief, I'm sure. Okay, and then we have the Moon here. This is Pisces energy. This is also, it could be fears. I see you letting go of all of this, but you may still have this lingering fear about people screwing you over in a similar fashion, just because it happened so many times. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana card. This is actually a really good card for where we're at in this reading, because this is showing your energy shifting. So you feel like you're stuck in this same loop, repeating the same mistake over and over and over and over again, and it's never going to end. I see an energy shift here. And even better news, it's falling on top of both those 2s. Those are that disconnect from you in this situation. So there's going to be a release here, and it's going to be a major sense of relief for you. We have a King of Wands here. I'll come back and clarify them in just a second. Page of Swords. And then we have a 7 of Cups. So this person controlled a lot of your life. And you're going to be able to, I mean, this was kind of what was going on for Capricorn a little bit. You're going to be able to take your wand back, so to speak, with this King of Wands. You're going to be able to take back direction a little bit. And that's going to feel new to you. You're going to have this energy of Page of Swords, where it's going to feel like a youthful energy, kind of, you know, but there's going to be this sense of enthusiasm there. That word just popped in my head. That was a clear message. I was like, Page of Swords. This is enthusiasm. This is going to make you, you're going to feel really optimistic, which is such a change in your energy from the beginning of the reading, because it was like this kind of burnt out, tired, feeling like you just keep getting tricked, like the world's against you. But we're shifting into a lot more positivity here. And this is such a good card, these two together, because this is just a real spark of enthusiasm, being motivated again. And then we have the Seven of Cups here, which is a really great last card to your reading, Sagittarius. And I'm so happy it landed on this, because this means you're going to have options. What does Sagittarius love more than options? This is messages coming through. This is opportunities. Look at all those different pictures on each one of those. Cups, that's emotional fulfillment. And we're all the way at a 7. So that's a really optimistic, positive card. That if you feel like you're stuck in the same cycle, you have this sense of relief that you're going to have new options coming up, and you're going to be blessed with this Wheel of Fortune, which is going to move you into a new energy shift. It's going to be really awesome for you. And these cards, I love these cards, but they have been living in my car, so I'm glad they're here. They're all messed up. I keep forgetting to bring them in. I've just been out there every time I'm in the car. And it was so weird. It was so weird. I got a scratcher. I'm in Texas, so I got a Texas scratcher. And, oh, right here, how weird. That's weird. And I went to scratch the scratcher. I didn't have a coin or anything, so I used the card. You can see the cord. Hold on. Hey. Anyways, you can see the sides are all messed up because I used it to scratch. And this is hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, gambling. How weird is that? Out of that whole deck that I pulled that card. It was so weird. And I didn't win. But that's okay. I'll try again next time. But let's see what we get for this reading. That's more exciting right now. Okay, what does Sagittarius need to know? That's weird. You guys just watched me shuffle that. I feel like a magician right now. I didn't even mean to do that. That's weird. I guess that's relevant to this reading. You know, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options. That means your luck is going to change. That is such a good message. Okay, you feel like you're going through the same thing over and over again. Well, soon your luck is going to change. You're going to get lucky because you're going to be blessed with this new perspective with the Wheel of Fortune, and you're going to get all these new opportunities coming your way. I am so excited because I'm also a Sagittarius. So we're about to get lucky, you guys. A new start is coming. This is better than winning a scratcher. Okay, I have one more thing to show you guys. I'm not trying to be annoying. I'm just... Don't forget to check these candles out because they're so cute. They're so cool. And this is a new painting I'm working on. This is Bug, who you keep hearing bark. Let me see if I can show you him. So that's a painting I did in acrylic. If you guys email me at ourastrologywitch.com, I'll put it in my description below. If you guys email me there, we can negotiate some sort of pricing, size, whatever. And if you guys want, I can paint portraits of your animals. I know the holidays are coming up. It's not finished. I still have to do the background. But I know the holidays are coming up. And if you guys want to do something special for somebody, you know, who has a fur baby. This is Bug. Bug. So that's Bug, and that's his portrait. And I showed you guys the daisy one, I think. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. Please like and subscribe.